So we know that continuous flow that suggests to use U-shaped lines, reduce motion. It will reduce. It makes it easy for material. You have flexibility and you have volume. What should you maximize the use of? What are you kind of your mindset have to be? Maximize the use of people, maximize the use of machine, or maximize the use of the inventory. Number one for a lean system is maximize the use of people, because that is one of the biggest waste of all. Oops, not going. That's one of the biggest waste of all, right? Maximize the use of people. Machine can wait, inventory can wait, people cannot wait because you're paying them to produce to you, and if they stay there, you're going to pay more and more and more. Of course, you want to minimize the use of inventory, actually not maximize the use of inventory, and minimize and use the less inventory as possible. And the equipment will stop for the human being, right? And that's also a big mindset change, because we want the machine to produce as much as the demand, not more than the demand, not less than the demand. So if the equipment can produce more, it should stop. People should never stop because I'm paying that all the time. The equipment, after I buy it, I paid for that. Okay? There's no going back. There's no taking back the money if I'm not selling the product. So if I produce the product, don't sell, I'm losing money. Okay? If I pay for someone and he is not producing, I'm losing money. Okay? If my machine is stopped, is not producing anything, I'm not losing money. Okay? I'm only losing money if I produce more than I need. Okay? So that's kind of a key concept here. We want to maximize the use of people. Another important thing in continuous flow is the use of flow racks. So we use a lot of that. And kind of the big question here, and kind of you don't realize how important that is how you're going to get material to the workers. So if you use a line, there's only one way to get it. If you use a U shape, you can have all the outside to put the material through the cell. You don't want to get inside the cell because then you're going to stop the workers. So usually you have a supply from the outside. You have these flow racks that use gravity for the material to go down, and you have an inside side where you pick up, the workers pick up the material, and then you put containers back, right? So here are some examples. A lot used in manufacturing environments. You put the boxes here. They use the material, put the empty boxes there. This is the internal side of the production line. This is the external side, and here again, also being used. Another thing is you have to make sure that you're utilizing your workers as best as possible. So reduce all kind of waste to increase your productivity. So the material getting in like this is because then the workers are going to receive the package, in the right position, okay, open with all the items there. So it's the minimum that you can use of space to give material to your workers. And then when they finish, they will put the other box, and the material again is ready for them. The same thing, the same thing here for equipment. So you can see that you have tools here, right? You have a tool here, you have a tool here, tool here, tool here. The engines are going into a line, and the tools are there, so very close to where he's going to use it, right? And then when he drops it, it goes back. So that's kind of the notion, is to kind of implementing all these little automations and features that will make your worker more productive. So reduce the waste of the workers. Another very important, maybe let's do this in the other one.